what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? It's Lisa. And excuse me, my heart was bursting. Listen, I had to come to y'all real quick. Normally I don't let y'all see me in this state of being. This state of being, meaning no makeup, hair not done, like out here. But let me tell you, I am busy getting ready for the conference. It's going to start in a couple of hours. I'm too excited. I'm too excited. And I tell you, I'm super excited for a number of reasons. Of course, just because I absolutely love doing this, right? This is really my purpose and who I am, right? But I'm also super excited because when you have the opportunity to actually begin to do what you were born to do, when you have the opportunity to begin to work with help heal, help elevate, help motivate, like all those things with others, like you were born to do, it just sets your heart on fire and it sets your whole being on fire. And you get this like super huge adrenaline rush and all of these wonderful things. Hey. And Bernetta's in the house and here with me, and we'll go live real quick. Hey Mary, hey. We'll go live for a minute or two from the venue, from the conference. But I have to tell you guys, like, I'm so happy with those that are going to be here. And I'm super excited to then bring this everywhere, because I want everyone to be able to partake in that. Hey Trista, I don't see you here, but hello. Hey, good morning, Angelic. So I am like super excited, right? That I get to be in person, right, with so many people, and get to be in person and feel your energies, and they get to feel mine. And I just want to today, like, really, how can I put this? Really focus and really think about what is my purpose. Like, what really, if I were to be able to do anything in the world, what would really get me out of bed in the morning? What would get me moving? What would get me going? What would drive me, right, to be the best me? And you have to be the me. I want to be the most excellent version of myself. But really, while we're here together in Madison, I want you guys out there also be like really meditating and considering and thinking about, what am I meant to do, right? Who am I meant to help? Really go deep down and figure it out and really think about it. Hey, I am Virgo Sun. How you doing, baby? Really think about it, okay? Because there is nothing better about than doing this. Online Reiki courses. To become a Reiki practitioner, I don't believe in them. Sorry, I don't. I don't believe in them. Because there is an impartation you get from the Reiki master by being in the space, in our space, and laying hands on it. And it's not that it needs to be hands-on because of, no one's trying to not have people do that. Yeah, they're great. I'm just saying I don't believe in it. I don't believe that you can get the full value of the attunement, that you can get fully attuned online. There's a difference between my being able to channel energy from one person to another without being in their presence. That's one thing. but there is an impartation that happens by the laying on of hands. And you actually see that in holy text, not just from Christian standpoint, but from other holy text. So there's an impartation that happens. And I mean, if you wanted to get the beginning part of it, that's great that way. But then when I come to your area, then I would recommend going through the attunement again, or doing what they say an audit. I just don't believe that it's, and I was going to do that, Angelic. I was actually going to do online courses. I don't know what methodology they're teaching. A short break from kids. Yeah, nice. Mary, how you doing? I was going to teach online Reiki courses, and then my Reiki master and I talked about it. And he really didn't say no, but he let me just kind of go back and really pray on it and meditate on it. And there is definitely something to be said for in person. Because part of the whole Reiki attunement, part of the whole deal, while you're here for, like, while you're with me for 6 hours, just for Reiki alone, is you literally practice running energy. Literally practice running energy during the Reiki 1 attunement. I am not a big fan of other Reiki methods besides the Usui method, and that is what I am attuned in, and that is what I attune to. I'm not a big fan because I feel like a lot of the other ones put a lot of extraneous stuff on top of the basic that did not need to be there. So again, that's my belief. Well, you can't teach the Usui method unless you truly teach it, unless you're doing it in person. You know, I know this, I've got some very strong, as you can tell, feelings on that. You cannot teach the Usui method in its truest form without being in person. You just can't. Because Dr. Usui didn't teach from a book. Well, and you know what? I don't know how much you paid for them, but if that's something that people want, I can teach a class about, hey, Lisa, girl, hey, girl, hey, can't wait to see ya. I can teach more just about the principles and what it is about, but to actually become a Reiki practitioner, you have to. This is a thus saith Lisa, and a lot of other Reiki masters believe the same way, that you have to be in person. You cannot, I don't feel it's going to be as effective doing it online, because you're not going to get the hours of practice of running energy and the hours of practice of hand positions and purpose and all of that. So we can think about, we can do that. I'll start taking suggestions for some of the next webinars and things I'm going to have. All hands on, yep. But all hands on with my profession, I think online is a joke. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I just don't believe that that's the way to go. I also don't believe there's a lot of like Reiki teachers that will, like, I know personally friends of mine that became Reiki 1 attuned, and they come away with these gigantic like 3-inch binders. And they're like, okay, I have to do this first, and this first, and this first, like all this stuff. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, it's like you have to know all these extraneous symbols and all these like extra chants and all this stuff. And I'm like, y'all. It doesn't take all of that. You know, there's some Reiki schools that will mandate, that you have to buy a pendulum, and you have to have crystals, and you have to have this, and you have to have that. And I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You can add some of those other things in, but you do not have to have them, because then you are putting more stock in the physical crystal or the physical pendulum or the physical whatever, rather than using it as an additional tool, right, for everything else. Hey, girl, are you like in Wisconsin, girl? Oh, for those of you that are on here, by the way, where is Miss Virgo? Where Miss Virgo? You at the airport? Okay. Did you call them to come pick you up? For those of you that are already at the hotel or on your way to the hotel, the conference room, we're using the conference room that's off of the breakfast area. Okay, the breakfast area on the first floor. Okay. I really think I'm meant to heal, but you want to learn. Yeah, and honestly, angelic. Oh, no, I know you there. I'm talking about Ms. Virgo. I got a couple of Virgos. Okay, all right. Oh, there you are. See, no, don't be hiding in the bushes. Sure, they're hiding. Lord, I hope I didn't pass my destination. Talking to y'all. Anyway, so I just wanted to get on here because like I said, super excited about being able to be with everybody. Super excited about this weekend. Like this for me, for those of you that are going to be here, and I just want everybody to know, this for me is exciting for me, like as it is for everybody else, because doing what I was designed. And I'm so thrilled to be with y'all and work with you guys. Like it's just the most wonderful thing ever. So anyway, but that's a very good question, Angelic, about the online thing. Very good question about it. Very good question. But you really need to be in the space. You need to get the attunement. You need to get the hands-on. You need that because, again, it's an impartation. And you guys, by my coming around, and you'll get an impartation. You'll get an impartation from Jeremy. Like you're going to get these impartations that are absolutely amazing, and you're going to get a little bit like of our, spiritual, like, gifts, because we're laying hands, right? You get that. It's transference, and it's beautiful. So, yeah, you can learn some stuff like about what Reiki is, but to actually be a really good and effective practitioner so that you can feel that you can go out and really, walk in your purpose as a healer. It needs to be a person. Okay, guys, I'm stopping off right now, and I am going to get a couple of extra little things. Going to get an extra couple of little things from my folks that are here. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh my God, we'll go live a little bit later, okay? All right, guys, I love you. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. We'll see you guys for a short time in a little while.